Hi, and welcome to Bodalgo. Today's topic might sound a bit controversial, and you might think, well, I can skip that one because I'm not affected by it. But there is a good to fair chance you might be wrong. Here they come, the 6 sins of online auditioning. Let's jump right in with our number 1, not carefully reading the script. Now, you might think, well, but that's a no-brainer, isn't it? Well, it doesn't seem to be like that because I listen to many auditions every day. And there are many auditions that simply do not follow the briefing, the description, and what's wanted in there. So you need to make sure that you absolutely 100% fully understand what the client wants and follow their instructions accordingly. Otherwise, within 2 seconds of listening to your demo, you will be out of the race. Number 2, never start an audition with breathing in. What do I mean by that? Well, breathing in is a good thing. It keeps you kind of alive. But when it comes to auditioning and a client hits the play button and it starts like this, chances are that they will not listen to anything further. They just will delete your audition. It sounds very unprofessional. It takes the punch away of your audition. It's just an absolute no-go. You don't breathe in when you start your audition. You just start with the audition. You start with the script. A 100% fully there in the face, if it makes sense script-wise. But never do the breathing in. It's really a downer and it limits your chances big time. Number 3 is similar to number 2. Never start with a music bed. Well, if there is a script, then of course you don't start with a music bed, you read the script if possible. But if there is no script, then the best way to audition for a job like this would be to take something similar that you have actually worked on. Of course, you need the permission to use that in an audition and use that script. And if you can't do that, then you might think, maybe I use a demo, which is of course fine, but make sure that your voice kicks in that demo very, very quickly. They don't want to listen to music. They want to listen to your voice. And if the music bed is like 5 seconds or even longer, again, there is really a big chance that they will not listen to your voice because they skip to the next demo. Never start with a music bed if possible at all. Number 4 stays at the start. Do not slate your name, the name of the job, whatever. In online casting, you never ever slate. And there's only one exception to this rule if the client specifically asks for it. Why don't you need to slate? Well, because the name, your name, is right next to the audition anyway. And the name of the job is very well known to the client, so they don't need this information. What they want is, they want to be able to tell if you are the right voice very, very quickly. So you do not slate. You start with the script right there, right from second 1. The 5th sin of online auditioning is subpar technical quality. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I can skip that one because that's not me. And I would not be so sure because I, again, listen to auditions every day. And every day I listen to a lot of subpar auditions when it comes to the technical quality. I'm not sure why this is, but I am guessing that many out there are not reviewing their auditions with proper headphones. And then you don't hear the background hiss, you don't hear the noise floor, you don't hear maybe something like if you have a poppy mouth and you hear all those clicks and things that your mouth does that you would not hear with just having the monitors. You need to listen to those with proper decent headphones on. My headphones that I recommend all the time are the Biodynamic PT770 Pro. Get them usually in the 80 ohms variant. They are wonderful headphones, they are not very pricey, and they will last you for years and doing a terrific job when it comes to be able to be reviewing your recordings. If it sounds great on them, it'll sound great everywhere. So you have to make sure that your technical quality is up to scratch. Have a pro, have a colleague come by and review the recording quality for you, so you're absolutely sure that there is no issue there. And of course, never ever audition with an iPhone. I know it can be tempting when you're out of the studio and you want to bash out that audition, but don't. The client will hear the audition and they will think it's the quality that they'll get once the product is finished. And they will skip to the next talent and they will not read your cover letter that so lovely explains that the quality usually is better. Well, the client will never ever get to know that because they already skipped to the next talent. Never audition with an iPhone or any mobile device. You only use your studio recordings. And finally, our last sin of online auditioning. Number 6, auditioning at all. Now that might sound strange, but bear with me for a second. Imagine a job comes in and you want to audition, although it's not a field of expertise for you. Well, why would you do that? With bodalgo, for example, bodalgo vets each and every talent. So the talent or the average quality of the talent is much higher than with probably any other online casting website out there. And if they only audition for the fields where they excel in, well, how good will your chances be? You're probably wasting the client's time and you're probably wasting your time auditioning for something where you're not really sure if you can make it or not. So only audition for things that you're really comfortable with, where you have expertise, where you have experience, where you know what you're doing. Don't try or don't use auditions as a playground to try out new things. It's not the right spot to do so. Do that with your coach or with any resource that you use for learning. Auditioning, you really need to mean it and you really need to excel at the stuff that you're auditioning for. And that's it. That have been our 6 sins of online auditioning. Thanks very much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and share it with your colleagues and friends. See you next time. Until then, take care and bye-bye.